Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
SIR Keir Starmer has paid tribute to Joe Biden after he sensationally quit the presidential race. The Prime Minister said Biden will have made his decision to withdraw based on what he believes is in the best interests of the American people. Biden posted a letter to social media on Sunday announcing that he would no longer seek re-election. In response, Sir Keir said, "I respect President Biden's decision and I look forward to us working together during the remainder of his presidency. I know that, as he has done throughout his remarkable career, President Biden will have made his decision based on what he believes is in the best interests of the American people." Meanwhile, Rishi Sunak praised Biden's love for America and dedication to service. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, the former Prime Minister said, "Working with Joe Biden, I saw firsthand his love for America and dedication to service. Our partnership has led to significant achievements, including AUKUS, steadfast support for Israel, and joint efforts in defending our people from Houthi threats. I wish him all the best." Sir Keir previously hit back at claims Biden is senile after holding an hour-long bilateral meeting in the White House as he visited Washington, D.C. for a NATO summit. When asked by the BBC whether Biden was senile after an increasing number of people are implying that he is, the PM slapped it down. He said, "No, we had a really good bilateral yesterday, we were billed for 45 minutes, we went on for the best part of an hour, we went through a huge number of issues at pace. He was actually on really good form." When pressed if Biden was mentally agile, Sir Keir said, "Absolutely, he was across all the detail. We were going at pace through a number of issues, which was really important to me, because obviously it was my first opportunity to have a bilateral like that, and he showed incredible leadership." Biden has withdrawn from his bid for re-election, saying it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down. He offered his full support to Vice President Kamala Harris to be the Democrat nominee. In a post on his social media account, he said, "My fellow Democrats, I have decided not to accept the nomination and to focus all my energies on my duties as president for the remainder of my term." U.S. President Joe Biden has announced that he is no longer seeking re-election. Here is his statement in full. "My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. Today, America has the strongest economy in the world. We've made historic investments in rebuilding our nation, in lowering prescription drug costs for seniors, and in expanding affordable health care to a record number of Americans. We've provided critically needed care to 1 million veterans exposed to toxic substances. Passed the first gun safety law in 30 years. Appointed the first African American woman to the Supreme Court. And passed the most significant climate legislation in the history of the world. America has never been better positioned to lead than we are today. I know none of this could have been done without you, the American people. Together, we overcame a once-in-a-century pandemic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We've protected and preserved our democracy. And we've revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world. It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president. And while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who have worked so hard to see me re-elected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. And let me express my heartfelt appreciation to the American people for the faith and trust you have placed in me. I believe today what I always have, that there is nothing America can't do when we do it together. We just have to remember we are the United States of America." My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president.